I'm okay with LOL. I'm okay with LMAO. I'm even okay with LMFAO. I'm just not really okay with ROFLMAO. I mean, it just doesn't happen. It's never going to happen. How can you literally roll on the floor? Roll, laughing your ass off as you're rolling. No human has done that. Come to think of it, really nothing can do that. I stand corrected.
Vous êtes des animaux. Vous êtes des animaux. Vous êtes des animaux.
So I had a conversation with Lady Alchemy. Lady Alchemy is a performance artist in New York City, and she's infusing a lot of her alchemist kind of theories into her performance art. And it looks pretty interesting, and we sat down for a conversation.
I take alchemical concepts and archetypes and use it as my catalyst for creativity, bring it into life through theater, dancing, costuming, stagecraft. I have some projects that I'm working on to really paint that picture a little bit more. Burlesque was my opportunity to perform and be creative and be involved in a world, when you go out there, you're in New York City and you go, okay, well, I want to perform, which way do you want to go? I actually studied math at NYU and I tutored math for like 10 years.
Wow.
And while I was in school, I've always been into dance since I was a kid. Since I could remember, I was dancing around being like, Mommy, check out my, routine, my show. And just making up shows in my head. But aside from that, I was studying math and science, and I'm a nerd, and I became obsessed with this idea of alchemy, and, Isaac Newton was obsessed with it, Leonardo da Vinci, like, great minds that I respected, and I wanted to look into it, and the more that I learned, the more that it shaped the way that I view the world.
So through the schooling, through the education, isn't it weird? Like the non-artistic thing is what helped you develop what you're doing.
Yeah, I think that society today is like segmented, all the different subjects, and everything's just so specialized in one field or the other, but they're all mixed together, We're all in this web of life, and they all kind of make sense, put them together, and it's super satisfying to be able to do that, take the different aspects of myself and make it one unique thing.
Okay, yeah, Lady Alchemy, we have to go to a quick commercial break. Very excited here at the Richy Show. We have a new sponsor again. It's Metrical. Be part of the Metrical for Lunch Bunch.
Here they come. The slim ones. The trim ones. Who are they? They're the Metrical for Lunch Bunch. At lunchtime, instead of fattening food, they have delicious Metrical milkshake flavors to help stay slim and trim. 14 different Metrical milkshake flavors that taste just like milkshakes, with the protein hungry dieters need. To help keep slim, have Metrical for lunch, just lunch. Then at night, you can enjoy dinner. Eat sensibly, but eat the food you like. Join the Metrical for Lunch Bunch.
So when you were in the Hudson Valley and then you came to New York City, how did you sort of get into that burlesque world?
Well, I got into the burlesque through the New York Pinup Club. I was doing pinup modeling with them, and they also put on burlesque shows, and they asked me if I wanted to, be in the burlesque show, and I always say yes. Without risk, there's no opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you just said.
Did you have an issue with the type of sexuality that's sort of portrayed in that world, or was it just something that you were?
Yeah, well, that's why I feel like I'm branching out right now, because yes, I want Lady Alchemy is to unite the truth with the beautiful.
So you thought that burlesque was kind of like the old school burlesque, like more of an art form, but I think today it's a little bit different, correct?
Right. Yeah, exactly. And to me, I have this feather fan dance that I created. It's like a classic one, rhinestones and feathers, but I made it like my angel dance because I have this little fallen angel theory concept thing, and I was trying to bring that out through my performance, and I said, okay, well, feather fans, I could be like an angel. And where the feather fan dance comes from is Sally Rand, and Sally Rand did just like what I have, like a nude-looking costume, but it wasn't. It's an illusion, and has the feather fans and dances around as a beautiful, classical dance, routine, and that's it. That's what I have to do. I have to make it clear who I am and what I'm about and what I represent. And, oh, my God, I have something perfect for me to represent that. That's alchemy. That's who I am. Everyone that knows me knows I'm a person of alchemy. And why suppress that and make that my art? And it's looking more into it. It's like the perfect catalyst for creativity. There's so much symbolism and depth in it. It's like never-ending catalyst for creativity.
I'm about to do something so vile and disgusting that you might want to go ahead and turn me off right now. And I'm not kidding. Okay? This is something that I don't even know if it's legal anymore. So hopefully no one sees me doing it. You okay? It's okay? You'll be all right? Okay. Do you think that being a scholar and being, going to a great university, did you feel like, you know what, I don't want to really dumb myself down and just do sex? Because you probably could and make it easy anyway. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Do you think it was the fact that, you have a lot of intelligence and you had to think, how can I bring this all together?
Yeah, absolutely. And that was the struggle. You think it's so glamorized and, a lot of performing, but I became dissatisfied very quickly with people objectifying me objectifying myself. And I wanted to bring that other level, which is why I call myself a performance artist and not burlesque anymore. But, and it's still a struggle.
Hey, Richy. Yes, Hollywood Honey Badger. I want to share something with y'all. When I was a film student, I made a burlesque movie, and I'd like to share it with Lady Alchemy, if that's okay. It's Lady Alchemy. Okay, whatever. Can I show it to y'all? I'm real proud of it. Would somebody call Hollywood Honey Badger down here, please, now? What can I do you for? That is not your film. I know, just kind of funny, afro thing, just kind of cracked me up.
I just did something recently with a friend of mine. It's a performance art piece with Amanda Lepore. It's like installation art piece where 20-minute long performance, original music with, I wouldn't even call music, it's more like sounds, like John Cage, like sounds.
Like ambient?
Frequencies, yeah, ambient noise.
I love that stuff. Tell us where people can find you.
You can find me at lady-alchemy.com.
Vous êtes des animaux. Vous êtes des animaux. Vous êtes des animaux.
What's going on the floor? I mean, I love this record, baby. But I just can't see straight anymore. Okay, keep it cool. What's the name of this club? I can't remember, but it's all right. Yeah, it's all right.